thickening very, very good, guys. And I didn't start out with a lot of tomatoes because, as you guys know, I'm just starting out canning. So before I messed up a whole lot of tomatoes, I decided to see how this would turn out first. Okay, now guys, I'm just boiling my jars and everything for when I get ready to can. So everything will be nice and sanitized. Okay guys, we're going to take the hot jars and we're going to pour the water out of it. And we're going to put the hot sauce into these hot jars. It's hot, guys, so be careful. And so I'm just going to do one jar at a time, and I am going to put my acetic acid into the jars, and I'm just going to do one at a time. Okay, guys. Okay, right now I'm using a quart jar, so it says to use a half a teaspoon of the acetic acid. Not acetic acid, to use the citrus acid. Okay, so I put it in the jar, guys. And next I am going to put my sauce in, and the sauce is hot and the jar is hot. Hi guys, I wanted to show you how my tomato sauce was coming along. It's coming along very well. It's getting thick now. And I decided to add some seasoning to it after all, and it really tastes great. I put in some Slap Your Mama. That's not a good idea, but for seasoning, it's okay. All right, and then I have some Creole seasonings, and then some other seasonings that my daughter has. All right, let me finish up showing you guys what else I have. Okay, and so I have this nice wide mouth funnel, and so I'm just gonna load it, guys. I'm going to do this, and because I'm new, I have to do it. I can't do it and hold the phone at the same time, so I'm just gonna fill the jars up and then I'll be back. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but this little tool has some measurements on it, and it tells you what your head space is supposed to be. And you guys, I have this Canon book right here, and it says for tomato sauce, it told me to leave, it's in here somewhere, guys, leaving a 1/2 head space. So I'm going to use this tool and leave a 1/2 head space. Okay. Okay, guys. Now I'm told you're supposed to take a paper towel with vinegar or water, and you wipe off your jars, making sure they're clean so that you can have a good seal. And I'm using paper towel, so I want to make sure there's no lint from the towel or anything on it. And I'll do the next one just like it. And next, guys, I'm going to put my lid on, but I'm only going to put it in fingertip tight. Okay, guys, the next thing that I learned is when you put it in your canner, you cannot sit it directly on the bottom of the pot. You need that little, it's like a rack that's at the bottom that these are sitting on. And to you guys, you may think that this is not canning because there's only 2 things in there, but I wanted to practice first before I ruin a whole bunch of food that I've worked so hard for in my garden. So I said I'd try it this way first. And if it turns out great, then that's when I'll can everything. And guys, the other thing is you have to fill up the canning pot at least a ½ inch to an inch above the rim of your canning jars. And one thing that I forgot to say is that you also have to put in that tool to make sure that there's no air bubbles in it. Okay guys, here's my tomato sauce, and I will let it sit here for 24 hours just to make sure that it got a good seal on it and everything. There's a little bit of water on the lids, but I will not touch that. I'll just wait, guys, and see what happens. I plan to use this sometime this week, just to see how it tastes and everything, see what it is that I need to learn more, and then I'll start canning. But for right now, this was a good chance for me to see how it's done, and I'll actually use it this week. All right, you guys have a good night, and thanks for hanging in there with me as I try my first time canning. All right, bye-bye, guys. Okay, you guys, this is a good sign. There's no give at all. This is the next day, and this has been a wonderful experience. I really have enjoyed doing all of this canning. It's only 2 jars, but I enjoyed canning these 2 jars. It was great, and I will definitely do it again, and I will read up a little bit more, watch a few more videos, and then I'm going to can a big batch. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.